Hel- Hello friends, welcome to Racking Brains. So in today's video, I will explain some of the features we have already used in the functions. So what is the purpose of that and how it is written? What is the basic application in our future? So first of all, we are going to explain this is a arrow function, right? In arrow function, we can call also it as the lambda function. So the purpose of this function is in general functions we need to write a return, just like here we have written it, but in arrow function there is an advantage. If it is one liner, then we didn't need to write any return. By default it will return the same thing, just like that. Here you can see it is the curly brace means the multi-line. In case of multi-line we need to write any return, but if it is single line, no return is required. So if I do like same way, it will calculate the same. So it will do like the same way. Just for that I will just npm run webpack, and then I will run the application. Here I am doing 3 to 8. So 3 4, it is coming as 7, but it is not showing, it is coming quite down. I just so yeah, now we can see it. And if I subtract minus 2, so the calculation is working. So that is the first part, what is called lambda function or arrow function. Now I am going to learn, so let versus var. So what is the purpose of that? For that i have just I've just create a simple HTML file. I'm not doing in that function because every time we run build it will take time. So for less time consume, I just do one thing, just called let. What is let and what is var? For the case of let, it is the scope of that curly brackets, but the var variable is the functional scope. Just like let x equal to 5. So as it is the block scope, block element, so if I write console.log here and putting x, then it will provide me a error. It is cannot access x before initialization error. But if I use it as here, then it will get as undefined. Okay, so it will not give any more error. So what is the block element scope? I'm just going to show you with another example. Let's check equal to true. Now I'm going to do if check let x equal to 10. Now I am doing the log x. So what will it print? It will print the x value 5. Okay, 5. As this is let and let is inside that block. So if I console it inside that block, it will print 10. Okay. Now if I make it as var, then both will print as 10. Yeah. So is it understandable? I guess, because once it is late, it will work inside that if block. But if it is var, it will work inside the whole function, means corresponding function. So as it is the function element, that is the difference between let and var. Now I am going to progress arrow function. Yeah, I have already explained. Then the rest parameter. What is rest parameter? In ES6 we are using, suppose we are going to use some functions. So what is the rest parameter? Rest parameter means, suppose we are taking here two parameter and additional all the parameter will be coming as rest, right? So let's check it. Let's remove this log x comma y comma rest. Otherwise I can do it 3 at value of x equal to value y equal to y best equal to. Now I'm calling the function add bunch. Okay, I'm passing 5 parameters. Now just return to. So as of now I'm just simply returning, no much more return condition on that. I'm just refreshing. So it is showing x value is 5, then it is 6, then rest of the value we are passing 6, 3, 4. It's already coming as a rest parameter. Now what we will do with the rest parameter? We need to just destructure it and getting the values. Okay, it's coming as an rest object. So sorry, here it is rest array, and 0 at 6, 1 at 3, and 2 at 4. So that is the rest parameter. Suppose in some cases we need to send some extra parameters, or the parameters we are not predefined, means how much parameter will be there. For that case we will use rest parameter. So it's a very useful features in next time. So now we will do one thing, which is default parameter. Default parameter is that suppose we if we pass it x, then we will mention a default value of that. So what is the advantage of that? If we pass a value to that function, then it will take that value. Suppose as of now, if I write console log, so x will be 5 and y will be 7. So let's check it. X is 5, y is 7. Now what I will do, I will just remove that. So the default value of x equal to 9, y equal to 8, as it is passed the default, and attach the blank array, the extra additional arguments. Okay. So now I am going to explain the spread operators. So spread operators we have already used in our function. So I am just going to that section, and yeah, here you can see when we are mapping, it is students and then total. Students means the already existing value we will be put inside that object. Means when we want to combine two or more objects or array, we are using spread operators. Just like that, what it will do? It will do that it will put inside that object the already existing object and with some additional field. So that is the purpose of the spread operator. I'm not explaining it many more, so as it is already used, just I'm showing that here. So that is the spread operator. So as of now you can just learn like that way. In later part, when we will move to object React and Angular, it will be discussed in detail, and also you will be more handy on that. As of now, this is good. Now what we'll do, object literals. So what is the object literals? Object literals is the purpose that it is not used heavily, but in some situation if we required, we need to use that. Just in my explain HTML I am going, when we are declaring any variable, their name equal to test. Now what we will do, we will declare obj equal to inside bracket name, then practice, then version is a string, we are putting that 2.0. Let's console the obj. So attach test is taken as a key and practice is the name, version 2. So it is the object literal, means we are taking a variable as the key of the object. So that is called the object literals, right? Now the final thing what I am going to explain, that is for and of. So what is the for and of? In ES6, suppose if we define a array, array, or implement data equal to test practice examples. So just like that, I am taking three words here. Just do log, what will log data dot length, data dot length. It is three. Now what we'll do? We will do for let data of data. So if we do log here data, it is a new pattern of for loop printing. So it will be printing test practice and examples. Now I will do one more thing. Const index data of data, just like index index. It is called the template red lateral I am doing. Data equal to yeah, sorry, it is called so I'm just checking it again from the practice section why it is coming wrong. Yeah, I have done the same thing. Okay, okay, sorry. So when I'm just going to take the data's index of, then we need to do it's that entries. We need to take the entries. Now it will run perfectly. Index 0 test. Yeah, so I have missed the entries. Okay, Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Let's like our video and subscribe the channel. And in next we are going to start the React tutorial, and hopefully it will be quite interesting and you will be able to learn React easily from that. Okay, let's hope for the best. Goodbye.